Namaste and welcome to Desi Roots Intermediate class. This is the class where we are learning present tense, past tense, and future tense. I have Arav here with me in the interactive Zoom class. Everybody else who's joining us from YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, or any of the social media, if you have any questions, please send me a question at the WhatsApp number which is on your screen, and I will answer those questions after the class. So with that, Ara, we are going to start on the yellow book, sorry, the green book, page 206. So let me share my screen. And that is obviously our YouTube channel where you'll find all past classes, recordings of all the past classes. And let's bring up the green book, page 206. And also, those who are joining from YouTube or anywhere, if you all need a copy of these books, please send me a WhatsApp message and I could tell you how to buy the books. So, Arav, hold on. Let's go one page so it's more clearer. And today we are conjugating the verb pina, which is to drink. Okay, Arav, read the first sentence both in English and Hindi.
She has drunk a little milk a little while back.
Mm-hmm.
इसने यह uh, कु- कुछ mm, कुछ देर पहले दूध पिया है.
Okay, so repeat with me. इसने
इसने
कुछ देर पहले
कुछ देर पहले
दूध पिया है.
दूध पिया है.
And then you said yah. Okay, we don't pronounce the her, we only say ye. Okay, but now ye is the direct pronoun. Okay, which means he or she. In when sentences where we have, where we have to, in some sentences we will use the oblique format, and oblique format of ye is isne. Okay, so let's read the next sentence and give it to me in Hindi.
She has drunk milk a little while back. Person is far away from you.
Okay.
उसने
Mm-hmm.
दूध इसने
उसने
उसने दे देर थोड़ी देर पहले दूध पी थी. I mean पिया था.
उसने थोड़ी देर पहले दूध पिया था. Would you say tha or would you say hai?
I think it है. I think
Why do you think it's hai?
because you said it's only a little way like
No,
before.
no, because it is has drunk. If it
Wasn't
was
it has in
had,
the
if it was had drunk, then it would be tha. Because has means present tense, and present tense means hai. Understand? Okay. If you said she had drunk milk, then it becomes past tense, and then you'll say tha. Otherwise, the sentence remains the same. So in this case, the thing is, we will say usne. Usne is the oblique for the pronoun wo. Okay, again, we write it as वह, but we pronounce it as वो. उसने कुछ देर पहले, repeat this with me. उसने
उसने
कुछ देर पहले
कुछ देर पहले
दूध पिया है.
दूध पिया है.
Okay, write it down. Have you written it down already?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you write है or था in your answer as homework?
है.
Okay. Okay. Read the next sentence and give it to me.
She has drunk. She has drunk milk a little while back.
Okay.
Respect and
Yeah. So this
is
time you have to use a respectable and the person is near you. So think about that and give it to me.
इसने
Mm-hmm.
uh, थोड़ी देर पहले
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, दूध पिया पी है.
इसने थोड़ी देर पहले दूध पी है. Okay. Now I want you to think about something. Here in this sentence, she has drunk a little while back. She has drunk a little while back. Both sentences are exactly the same, right? Sentence, the first sentence, sentence 16 and sentence 18. Are they exactly the same sentence?
Yeah,
So the difference between the two is in
they
this
are
case, person is near you. This also person is near you. The only thing is it changes his respect, right?
yeah.
Only thing which changes is respect. So now, how would you take this sentence which and make it more respectful?
इसने uh, uh, कुछ देर पहले
इसने कुछ देर पहले
दूध पिया no पी पिया था or पिया.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Give me a minute before I actually give you the answer. Now, what is the respectful form of ye?
इसने
No, isne is oblique. How do
oh,
we normally in Hindi? How do we address? How do we show respect when you're using pronouns?
like you put a G at the end.
No, you that is one way to do it, but that is if you're using a person's name. So if you say Arav, I can say Arav ji. But if you're using a pronoun, then you can't put a pronoun and you cannot say tu ji, tum ji. Understand?
Yeah.
So how do you make when you're using pronouns? How do you make it respectful?
um
You remember that? How do you make respectful? Uh, how do you make it respectful when you're using pronouns? Remember?
um no, I don't remember.
You always use plural format for the singular.
uh
So when you are saying, see, remember, tu and tum
oh
are singulars. But when we want to respect, we use the plural format. What is plural format? Aap.
yeah, I
Understand?
think I know it.
Similarly, ye
In
and wo means he and she. Now, what is the plural format of ye and wo?
in है
Wait a
है.
minute. No, those are. So remember, last week I talked about this. Let me show it to you again. Here we have he and she. This is ye and wo. Okay. The
Yes.
obliques of ye and wo are isne and usne. Now, then we have they, which is actually he, she, plural. Okay. And these are singular. So now, to give respect, what we have to do? We have to say ye and we. And the oblique of ye and we are going to be inhone and unhone. Got it? So now this is what you are going to use. So now what you will do is you will take this sentence, okay, and you're adding respect. So how will you say the sentence now?
इन्होंने uh, uh, कु- कुछ देर पहले दूध पिया no पिए थे.
No, it is still Pia hai because you're still saying present tense has. You're not going to had. Understood? So it will be इन्होंने कुछ देर पहले दूध पिया है.
Yeah.
Okay, but remember, this time the singular pronoun is ye. Ye is spelled like this, as opposed to this is the plural ye. This is the singular ye. Okay, chalo, write it down if you don't have this answer right in your book. Correct it. Okay, next one. She has drunk milk a little while back, but this time the person is respect and far away from you. So you will say what?
उन्होंने उन्होंने कुछ देर पहले कुछ देर पहले दूध पिया है.
Very good. उन्होंने now इन्होंने will become उन्होंने because the person is far away from you. So उन्होंने कुछ देर पहले दूध पिया है. Write it down. Let me know when you're done writing. Good. Okay. Now let me ask you a question. On both these sentence, ये इन्होंने कुछ देर पहले दूध पिया है. उन्होंने कुछ देर पहले दूध पिया है. I told you that इन्होंने and उन्होंने are plurals, right? With plurals, we always say हैं with a dot.
Yeah.
Now, I have not put हैं with a dot. I have just put है. Why do you think I have put है? And why haven't I put हैं? Or let me put the question in a different way. Have I made a mistake?
I think it's right
And if it is right, why is it right?
because it has um it uh, it has
No. Has this translates to hai. What I'm asking is why am I not putting hai? Because it's plural. Inhone and unhone are plurals. If I'm using plurals, why am I not writing hai? Why am I writing hai?
because you can't use hand with plurals.
No, you always use hai with plurals. Hai is singular. Hai is plural.
Then I think it might be wrong because
You know, you don't know the answer. You're just guessing now. No.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh,
this hai follows the person, right? The
yeah.
verb पिया है follows the person. इन्होंने और उन्होंने. But remember, as soon as we add ne, it stops following the person. It stops following the subject of the sentence. It starts following the object, which is dood. So that
Oh,
it's following dood. That is why it is hai. It is not following inhone and unhone.
oh, because it's not following the like approval.
Yeah, it's not following inhone and unhone. It is following the dood. And so dood is singular. That's why I put hai.
Oh,
Okay. The reason is I have put ne. If there was no ne, then it will become hai because then it's following the person. But it's not following the person, it's following dood. And dood is singular. That is why it's hai. Understood?
yeah.
Okay. Last sentence. She had drunk milk yesterday.
Um, um, I think it ends with the tha because last time.
Okay. Give me the full sentence. Fine. If you're saying it ends with tha, that is fine. Give me the sentence.
Does it have to be respect?
You tell me. You have this English sentence. How will you translate it?
I'll just do respect.
Okay.
इन्होंने uh
Hmm.
uh
She had
कल
drunk milk. Kal.
कल uh कल दूध पिया पी it's following the milk so it's पिया
Hmm.
था.
Yeah. इन्होंने कल दूध पिया था. So let's see if that is the answer on my screen. Oh, wait a minute. I wrote इसने कल दूध पिया था. I did not write इन्होंने कल दूध पिया था. Now tell me, what I wrote is wrong or what you said is right.
इसने isn't that like also respectful like इसने.
So let's go and look back at our chart.
Oh, इसने is not plural it's singular.
Hmm.
Oh,
And
I think
singular means no respect. Also understand that. And plural means respect. Okay.
yeah.
So now you just looked at the chart. Let's come back. And you said इन्होंने कल दूध पिया था. But I wrote इसने कल दूध पिया था. Now tell me, are you right or am I right?
I mean, it depends like who the she is because you don't know who like I don't know, so I did respect. So if I just do respect, then it would work both ways. So I did.
Yeah. So you're right. You can say इसने or you can say इन्होंने. Both are right. Because if you want to give respect, then you'll say इन्होंने. If you want to say without respect, you can say इसने. Both the answers are right. Okay. Now, could you also say उन्होंने or उसने?
Well, yeah, because it doesn't specify how far, but like yeah.
Correct. So when you just have an English sentence like this, you can technically use either of these four. इसने, उसने, इन्होंने, उन्होंने. Doesn't matter. Because all four of them will translate as she, or all four of them will translate as he. Okay? Very good. Chal, let's go to the next page. Now we are going to do some vocabulary. Give
Can
me
I
the.
copy it down?
Oh, yeah, copy it down. Sorry. Okay. Let's go to the next page. We are going to do some vocabulary here. Give me the Hindi word for city.
Share
Sheher. Sheher is the Urdu word, and the Hindi word is Nagar. So let's also write the Hindi word. We have the Hindi word written here. No. So Sheher is Urdu, and Hindi is Nagar. Okay, write it down. Okay, next one, river.
uh is it
This was homework. You didn't do it. Nadi. Oh, wait a minute. River is not Sharbat. Oh, hold on. I don't know why Sharbat was written there. Let's write Nadi.
what does sharbat mean?
Sharbat is a drink. Uh, it's
Oh
a
yeah.
sugar syrup. So I guess you have drunk it, right? You had Sharbat sometime. Okay, Nadi. Advertisement. You know the Hindi word for advertisement? I guess you're not done the homework, have you? Have you finished this page on your own? Okay, then I have to give it to you. So write down advertisement is Vigyapan and repeat the word with me. Vigyapan.
Vigyapan.
Okay, write it down and obviously keep on showing your thumb when you're done. Okay, dream. Do you know the Hindi word for dream?
I know this one, but I like it's
Sapna.
right there. Oh
Sapna.
yeah. Oh, I know country. I think it's
Okay.
dish.
Desh. Very good. Desh. Okay, playground. Do you know? Okay. Maidan.
There's a movie named that.
There
It
might be
was
a movie
something
Maidan.
about a soccer player. Newspaper.
Newspaper. Yeah.
Akhbar.
Akhbar. Good. Akhbar.
Akhbar.
Movie. What is a movie called in Hindi?
I know this one.
Well, simply we say picture. The
Uh,
English word picture. Because there is a Hindi word chal chitra, but nobody uses it. So many times we will use an English word which is more common. So in India, movies are called picture.
uh, isn't village also like a nagar?
No, Nagar is city. So village is going to be gaon. Gaon.
Is ocean like samundar?
Samundar or samudra. Samundar is or sagar. So you can write sagar or samudra, which I'll also write. Samudra. You can also call it samundar or samandar, but those are more of a slang. Okay?
I just remembered that because of this song. There was this Indian song which I kept
Yeah.
hearing in my car.
Samandar. Yeah, there are many songs with the word samandar or samundar. Okay? Yeah, that's fine. Samudra is more
Kitab,
Sanskrit. Huh?
kitab, for the
Book is kitab. What is the Hindi word for kitab? Kitab is Urdu.
uh,
Pustak. Pustak.
put, put,
Pustak.
oh, kitab, and pus, oh, pustak,
Okay? Photo.
uh, picture.
You can
It's,
call it picture, but there is a Hindi word chitra or more Urdu word tasveer.
I've
Okay?
heard of this word.
Tasveer is more common. You'll hear it in a lot of songs, particularly the old Hindi songs. Tasveer, which is Picture. Chitra is the Hindi word, tasveer is Urdu, but we use the Urdu word more often.
Yeah.
Okay. Mountain.
Uh, Pahar.
Pahad. Very good. Pahad.
Lake.
Lake.
Uh, Nadi. No.
No, Nadi is river. The lake is
Uh,
Talab, and another word is Jheel.
I've never
Jheel.
heard of those words.
Okay, write those down. Talab or Jheel.
Dance.
Dance is
Uh, I know this one. Uh,
Nach.
oh yeah.
Nach. And a drama which is being played on a stage, a play.
Isn't a play.
What is
Not
it
a.
called? A theater. It's called Natak.
Oh, isn't that the word for act?
Yes, you can say act also, Natak. So when you're saying she's acting, you can say वो नाटक कर रही है. Understood?
Mhm.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, some more words. I think they are the same. I think they are the same. They're the same words being repeated. So you do on your own. Okay, next page. I don't see any new word. So you do just on your own. Okay, let's go to page after that. This time we are going to conjugate the verb dekhna. So let's do that. First sentence. Read the English sentence and give it to me in Hindi.
मैंने uh मैंने the play is
Mm-hmm.
plays नाटक
Mm-hmm.
दे मैंने नाटक को देखा
Mm-hmm. मैंने नाटक को देखा
है.
है. Now, is है required?
No.
You can say just say मैंने एक नाटक को देखा. That's good. But then you can say है if you want to. है is optional. Okay. But if you have in the sentence, then you can say है. मैंने नाटक and then को is optional, also optional. You don't have to say को. You can say को. There's nothing wrong with it. But normally we'll just drop it off and say मैंने नाटक देखा है. Okay.
Yeah.
Write it down. Did you write? Okay. Next one. This time a girl is saying the same thing. Read the sentence.
मैंने चित्र को देखी.
Now, why did you say dekhi?
Oh wait, it doesn't change with the person since it's ne. So
Okay.
unless Chitra is, oh, can you scroll up? It the chart
Yeah.
said
So you have to go and say Chitra is what?
um the Chitra is female, so it's uh
Actually, this is a little more complex. Tasveer is female and Chitra is actually masculine. That could happen sometimes. So Tasveer is feminine and Chitra is masculine. So it depends upon which word you want to use, it will change. Okay. So now tell me.
I'll just use Tasveer since
Okay. So
I'll
give me the
just
Hindi
use
sentence.
Chitra because it's Hindi. Um
Okay.
मैंने मैंने चित्र को देखी है.
No, चित्र is masculine. So मैंने चित्र देखा है.
Oh, देख. Oh yeah, देख.
Okay. So मैंने चित्र देखा है, तस्वीर देखी है. Actually, I should put it like this to make it more clearer. So if you're using chitra, you'll say मैंने चित्र देखा है. And if I'm saying tasveer, I would say मैंने तस्वीर देखी है. Okay, give me the next sentence after you finish writing this one.
Uh, मैं you put देखी, so do I put?
I don't know. Give me the sentence, whatever you want to do.
I'll just put that.
Okay, give me the sentence. I had seen the play, and is there a boy who's seeing the
मैंने
play? मैंने.
मैंने uh I think plays masculine.
Okay,
नाटक को देखा है.
मैंने नाटक को देखा है. Very good. And again, we can drop off the
Is it
को.
देख लिया or
You can say देख लिया, but right now I'm not going to the second format of verb. You can say मैंने नाटक को देख लिया है. Perfectly fine. Okay, but that is more. See, understand this. Uh, there is a simple way of saying this. You can say देखा है, देखा था. Okay, or you can say
yeah.
देख लिया था. So देख लिया था is one more, uh, a little more complex way of saying that. Okay, so nothing is wrong with देख लिया था. So मैंने नाटक देखा था. Now why are we saying था here?
Because it's masculine.
No.
Oh, because it says had, not.
Yeah, because it says had. We This tha has nothing to do with मैं because there is ne after me. As soon as ne comes, we are following the natak, which is masculine. Okay. Next one. Okay, write this down and then give me the next one.
मैंने चित्र को देख ली थी.
मैंने चित्र को देखी थी. चित्र
Yeah.
is masculine or feminine?
Oh, chitra is masculine.
Okay.
देखा था.
मैंने चित्र को देखा था. If you're using tasveer, it is देखी थी. So again, let me correct this. मैंने चित्र देखा था. तस्वीर देखी थी.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. I will see the movie tomorrow.
मैं कल को पिक्चर देख लेऊंगा.
Okay. Now let's not go to लियूंगा. देखूंगा. Okay. If you
देखूंगा.
want to say देख लियूंगा, you have
I
to say,
normally hear that, so
yeah, that's fine. That's not wrong. So you would say मैं कल पिक्चर देख लूंगा. Not देख लियूंगा, देख लूंगा. Okay. So मैं कल पिक्चर देखूंगा और देख लूंगा. That is right. But if it is a girl, she would say देखूंगी. We don't know this, okay? It just says I. We don't know it's a boy or a girl. So मैं कल पिक्चर देखूंगा और देखूंगी. Or you can say देख लूंगा, देख लूंगी. Okay, let's go to the next page. You done with this writing?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Ramu, who is your servant, you are asking him, have you seen the book?
Servant. I don't. Well, unless he's like a old servant, like I don't.
Okay,
I think I'll just say I'll just put respect.
okay,
Uh. R- Ramuji.
okay,
Um. Uh. आपने किताब को देखा देख देख लिया है देखा है I don't
देखा
know.
है. So repeat this with me. रामू जी,
रामू जी
आपने किताब को
आपने अपने किताब को
देखा है.
देखा है
That is perfectly right because you're respecting Ramu and you're calling him Ramu ji. But what if you don't want to respect him? How would you say the sentence?
रामू अ, तूने तूने अ, किताब देखा था
देखा है because it's have, right?
या है
Yeah. So you would say तूने. Now you would generally write an answer as तूने because तूने or तुमने. You would not write आपने because if the information tells you a servant, the question is designed that you don't use आप. But again, aap is not wrong. As you said, you can always give respect to a servant too. So
I
Ramu,
like sometimes they're like servants who are like old and like
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can say Ramu ji. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. So Ramu ji, आपने देख किताब या पुस्तक देखी है. Okay. Okay. Next one. Friend. Did you want to? Did you need time to write this down?
no I finished
Okay. Next one.
um
Friend. Have you seen the newspaper?
uh दोस्त तुमने uh uh दोस्त तुमने अखबार देखा था और या देखा है
देखा है. दोस्त तुमने अखबार देखा है.
yeah
Now another word for अखबार. अखबार is Urdu. What is Hindi word for अखबार? समाचार पत्र. So another word for दोस्त is मित्र. मित्र, क्या तुमने समाचार पत्र देखा है? Okay, next one. Daddy, have you seen the advertisement?
पिता पिताजी आपने uh आपने uh, आपने वि, विज्ञापन देखा है no देखा
Very good.
yeah देखा है
Yeah, hey, because it's have. It's not
yeah
had. Had will become था. So पिताजी आपने विज्ञापन देखा है. Now another word for विज्ञापन Urdu word is इश्तिहार. So write that one also down. विज्ञापन is Hindi. Ishtihar is Urdu. Okay, next one. Girls, have you seen Indian Ocean?
uh लड़कियों आपने uh um भारत की समुद्र देखी है
Samudra is masculine, so it will become देखा है.
देखा है
Okay. So, लड़कियों आपने, now you instead of saying भारत का, you can say भारतीय. But then Bharatiya Samudra is normally called, Indian Ocean has a formal name. It is not called Bharatiya Samudra. Instead of instead it's called Hind Mahasagar. Okay, Hind comes from the Indian word Hindustan, right?
yeah
So it is called Indian Ocean is not called Bharatiya Samudra. Instead, it's called Hind Mahasagar. So लड़कियों लड़कियों ने हिंद महासागर देखा है. Okay, last one. Girls had seen Indian Ocean last year.
uh um लड़कियां uh भारत uh महास महासागर uh महासागर को the um पिछले साल देखा न देखी थी न देखा था
या पिछले साल देखा था. वेरी गुड. लड़कियों ने हिंद महासागर को पिछले साल देखा था. और को इज ऑप्शनल अगेन. लड़कियों ने पिछले साल हिंद महासागर देखा था.
yeah
ओके, एनी क्वेश्चंस?
uh no
Okay, I think that's all the time we have for today. So we'll stop here. So anybody who has joined us from YouTube, thank you for joining us. And if you all have any questions, please feel free to send me a WhatsApp message on the number which is on your screen. Also, my email is in the description of the YouTube video. You can also email me at desi.roots@hotmail.com. With that, we are going to say bye-bye for tonight, and we will meet you again here on next Monday at 6 p.m. US Central Time.